We are live AF. Hello, how are you guys? Good to see you. And I just realized, oh, I'm gonna OCD so bad. I'm missing an ornament here because I broke one because I was in a hurry to be live for you guys here. This is gonna bother me. Just one moment. One moment. Just one moment because we can't have that. There, I feel much better about that. Right? I think the intention was to have this birdie down further. Well, whatever. It's fine. Hi guys, hello, welcome. Salut. Comment ça va? Bien, ça va? Magnifique, merci. What a good afternoon. Hi, Wesley, good to see you. RD, hello. Not quite, Danny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so happy to be here. I'm really excited to talk about this topic with you guys because I've always been kind of scared to test this experience out. I stayed at a hostel when I was in Kauai. I recently got back from Kauai. I was over there for 5 days, 4 nights, and because I stayed at a hostel, I had enough funds to take a helicopter ride. So I otherwise wouldn't have been able to do that. I'm getting a notification. Sorry about that. So I want to talk about the pluses and minuses that I experienced and find out from you guys if you have experienced staying at a hostel, and that's hostel, not hostile. Hopefully your hostel is not hostile. Let's see. Happy Friday, RD. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you, Graham. Hi. Let's see. So, jolie accents. Merci. So I'm glad that you caught my impersonations scope last night. That was fun. Look at my fancy blue YouTube wrench. Yes, Danny. Yes. Watch where you're swinging that thing around. Hi, Gio. Ruben. Hi, guys. Hi, are you live in both? No, I tried that. I tried multicasting before, and I'm too much like a Dalmatian. I get too distracted. Squirrel. I have a hard enough time reading the comments on one platform, so I think I'm just going to stay just with one. And it was funny, I was, like I said, kind of in a hurry to get over here and be live here on YouTube. My deadline is Friday. That's the weekly deadline that I've set for myself to upload content or go live. So it's really important that I actually fulfill that commitment. But it was funny. So I went to yoga and then I rushed home, quickly got ready, and at the same time I was getting ready, I was making ramen. So that was boiling on the stove. Took that off, let it cool down, went back to get ready, ran back, scarfed down so much ramen so quickly that when I went back into the bathroom, I'm doing my hair and I actually had a piece of ramen in my hair. So you can imagine how I was eating. Anyway, but I'm here and I broke an ornament, and but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about the hostel experience. Hi, Carl. John's laughing at me. It was epic yesterday. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed. Have stayed in loads of mountain refuges in Europe, which I think might be similar to hostels. Yes, exactly. Both Taylors do yoga. Yes, this is true. I prefer hot yoga. I like to really get my sweat on. I've had mixed experience with hostels. Once in Prague, someone broke into our room, stole from everyone, including a laptop. That is definitely one of the drawbacks. Fortunately, I had a very positive experience. I'll let you know right out of the gate. I did have a lock just because of theft. Theft can be an issue. Now, if people are going to break into the place, and they're not, if the thief isn't one of the people who's actually staying there, I think that's probably a different animal because they're there for a purpose and they're going to take things. So if you're like me and you're traveling with heavy and expensive equipment, it's a risk that we're taking, which is why it's important to always have the expensive or valuables with you on your person when you leave the hostel. Just leave behind your clothes and things that things that can be replaced. What else did I want to say? If you do decide to leave your stuff you leave the stuff behind, and you make sure to lock it up. So I had a suitcase lock, and that worked very well for me. Nice Christmas tree, thank you. You watched the Hostel horror movie, does that count? It counts as, I guess, from a one. See, I haven't seen it, and I almost feel kind of bad going live without watching that, but I don't know, maybe it's a good thing I didn't watch it, so I can have an unbiased experience only opinion and be able to deliver information to you. Now, I could do like a follow-up broadcast, and we could talk about, what my thoughts are, and if I'm going to do it again after watching that movie. I don't like horror. I have to be careful saying that word. Horror films in general. I stopped watching those a long time ago. I don't know. I don't get much satisfaction. Oh, you can see how I just like kick my shoes off. These are ugly boots, Uggs. Just run in, throw them off, run. Both Taylor's. I already read that. Noodle, yes. In your next trip into New York, I'll stay in a residence with other students. That's exciting. So you can meet people and you can make friends. Style living, and it's not for everybody. It's definitely for you if you don't mind sharing your space. If you're a light sleeper, I would definitely not recommend it. I had earplugs with me and an eye mask, because another thing to keep in mind is there are people who play on their phones, self included, and that blue light, no matter how dim the screen is, it still gets into our eye, it gets past our eyelids and into our eyeballs. So it's important to have a really thick eye mask. What else? Let me catch up on some of these comments. Hi, Drew. You don't want to see it, very disturbing. Is it Rogelio? Hi. And your passport. Yes, all of the valuables, all of your important documents have always with you. Yeah, someone kicked in the door and I knew everyone in the room. That's a bad experience. Eric, hi. Good to see you over here. Yay. One of the benefits of mountain refugees is less theft than city hostels. Yeah, but it is always a possibility, and it's a risk that is, what you should be willing to take. And that's definitely one of the downsides. So that's why these places can be so affordable, because it is a risk for sure. Let's see. Hi, Matt Jacob. Nobody's looking at the boots, fam. Well, you are now, because I pointed them out. They're right there. Patrick, I don't have a dog. I share custody with a dog with my ex, but I don't really get to see her. Crazy movie, not real life. Okay, well, good. Was wondering if they had a place you could lock up your valuables. They do usually. I've only been to one, so I can speak from my experience, and they did have an area where you could lock up your valuables. It wasn't very big. It was a little cubby hole, but everything's community. The bathroom's community. It's not the best. The bathroom experience was quite interesting. It's a one-stop shop for all the things. You walk into the bathroom, and it's no frills. It's all just tile everywhere. There is a toilet right to your right, and then 2 feet to your left, there's a shower head, like a telephone shower. And then you look 2 more feet, and there is the sink. It is a take care of business all in one. So there was a curtain, like a cheap curtain that you could like block off the toilet section and the shower section, but water just gets everywhere. It's so definitely bring shower shoes, because it's not always the most sanitary, especially when it's very communal like that. The food areas are also very, very community friendly. So you share a refrigerator. You're supposed to label all your things, and hopefully people in the hostel are respectful of your things. But yeah, there was also a dry storage place because they had a problem with rats. That was kind of exciting. The first night that I got there, There was, I mean, because we're on an island, there's critters and there's food, and you're not allowed to store or keep food in the room that you sleep in. So I was sleeping in a room with 9 other people, and it's a twin bed, not a very comfortable mattress, but it, you know, I made do. They do give you fresh linens, and they do change those daily for you, but at the one that I was staying at. But yeah, not very much space to move around. Let's see, and the rat thing. So we saw a rat. But yeah, the food is supposed to be kept in a specific place for that reason. Let me catch up on some of these. People from all over the world. It'll be amazing. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is you get to make so many friends and meet so many people who are there for usually the same purpose that you're there for, is to explore and just get out there. And there were a lot of people that were staying in the same room as me that got up super duper early in the morning with me, because when you go to a place like that, you can't miss the sunrise, and your day has to start early because there's lots of adventure. Let's see. I'm way behind already. Yes, earplugs. My favorite movie is Avatar. I didn't know that it gets through your eyelid. It does, Mark. It does. Staying in a hostel would be strange to me. Yeah, like I said, it's not for everybody. It's if you are willing to step outside your comfort zone in order to save money. I saved enough money, so I stayed in Hawaii for 5 days. Kauai. And at the end of the trip, the total expense for lodging for me was $130. 30, right, 3, 6, 9, 4 nights. Yeah, $130. So you really can't beat that. And I made up the difference of what I would have spent on a typical hotel. I spent that instead on a helicopter flight, and it was totally worth it. So for me, I was willing to kind of sacrifice some privacy, and because I was just there to sleep. Now, if you're there to hang out in the room a lot, I wouldn't recommend it unless you don't mind, you know, sharing your space with people and meeting some new friends. Let's see. Sorry, I'm behind again. Okay. Yeah, snoring is an issue. I stayed at many hostels traveling through the Netherlands and Belgium. Never had a bad experience. Just be smart. Yes, Scott, great advice. You have to keep your eyes open and have heightened situational awareness for sure. You did an awesome with the name pronunciation. Awesome. Good. Yes, it's special experience. I would do hostel again though. You would. Yeah. That's a unique circumstance. I would say that, you know, you're kind of risking having that happen anywhere you go, whether it's a hostel or a regular hotel, motel situation. If people are going to break in, they're going to break in. Might be a little easier in a hostel though. But my main concern would be that the people staying there when you're gone are going to go through your things. So just make sure to have all your stuff locked up. You should look at boys' bathrooms, and it's an understatement. Oh no, yeah, and toilets around the world are all different, right? I think we're spoiled here in the U.S. Maybe the only other better bathroom experience is in Japan. Haven't been yet. If you enjoyed your hostel experience, come trekking in the Alps. Stay in mountain refugees, amazing view, and people that you meet too. That sounds exciting. That sounds interesting. And it's definitely something that that I look forward to doing later once that time comes around. I've traveled the world using hostels, and I've never had a horrible experience. Nice to hear, Matt. Just have to lower your standards. Yes, in exchange for the experience. Exactly. Lower your standards. It's weird at first. I walked in, and you guys, I didn't check in until like after 11 p.m. People were already sleeping, and I felt like I had to tiptoe around all the sleeping bodies, and it just was really weird, because when you get to your room, traditionally you throw your luggage around and you can stay up till whenever, but no, I had to go straight to bed. Japanese toilet all the way. Hi Vix. Okay, I'm behind again. travel and lifestyle around the world. Hi. Is that Mike? Mike? Hi, Mike. 9 people, but how many rats? I know. Way more than you'd be comfortable about, probably. What do you think about Airbnb? I love the idea. I think that that's a really great other option because you can find a lot of really great deals. And it's probably more comfortable staying in someone's home or apartment. And usually you can get those things all to yourself sometimes if you research ahead of time. Let's see, not fair, never got a notification. Oh no, Vix, that's not good. You've got the bell clicked, yes? What's your favorite comedy movie? Favorite comedy movies, probably Sisters. That's hysterical. I always feel like I need a notebook and a pen whenever I watch it every time because it's a new punchline every single time I watch it. Avatar is a masterpiece. My favorite movie is Interstellar. Oh, that's another favorite. Yeah, Interstellar is good. Inception, yeah, it's very different from Airbnb in Kensington. Yeah, well, yes. No, I have stayed at Airbnbs where it was just like a room that you're renting out, basically. You can't beat that unless it was only $129. Not fair, never. Oh, using the room to hang out is only recommended if you share with multiple friends. Yeah. Hi, fam. Hi, Phil. How are you? You could have camped at Anini for $25 a night. I thought about camping, and I don't know why. I think when I booked it, see, I'm sitting here in cold, rainy Seattle, and the idea of camping to me right now is like, oh, it's so cold and wet feeling. But then I got over to Hawaii, and yeah, it was still rainy, but the temperature was really pleasant. It was really beautiful. I really miss it. I think Maui is probably next. But let's see. You could, oh, I already read that. Don't fall. Do you need to request privacy when showering and use the restroom? Request privacy? No, the place that I was at, you had privacy. There was a door that closed, but it was just kind of an all-in-one. I would imagine that maybe some hostels have that set up, that situation. I haven't experienced it yet, but I was in the military, and that was definitely that experience. So that is kind of weird to shower in the same place as other people. If you play sports, it's the same thing. Guys' locker room, girls' locker room. Using the, oh, let's see. Eric says, hi, Phil, Japanese toilets, yay. Casey, hi. What if people smell bad? I mean, there's got to be certain standards that, like, I can't imagine that the place that's in charge of lodging you is going to say that it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see anything about personal hygiene in there. Luckily, nobody was highly offensive or anything from my one experience. Yay, I got it right. I knew it was Mike just because of the profile picture. It's confusing sometimes when we cross platforms because many of you I've known for so long, but then when you come over here and don't have the same username, it's like, it's a little bit more challenging unless you have a profile picture that I can recognize. So thanks, Mike. And by the way, Mike is one of our newest patrons. Thank you so much for the contribution on Patreon. You did get the email, and then you should be getting postcards and all kinds of goodies and stickers and logo stuff here pretty soon. You should also be on the private group on both Twitter and Periscope as well. So just let me know if any of those things didn't come through. It's cool you're traveling on a budget, but Steph Yaler deserves first class accommodations. We're working our way up. I'm really enjoying, though, the basicness. There's just something different. There are good things to both types of experiences, and I think that this allowed me to kind of step outside my comfort zone and grow, whereas being pampered in the lap of luxury, that's always nice too. Maybe next time I'll stay at the Regis. Asha! Hello, how are you, mate? Oh, I can't even impersonate Asha. Asha's got a voice that's like music. It's like bells. And now Instagram has the voice. She sent me a couple of voices and I like had it on replay because I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm embarrassing her now anyway. Gotta go. Okay, Rogelio, thank you so much for being here. Gonna miss you till the next one. Oh, well, go follow me over on Periscope. I'm always over there. If you guys want more STL, more Steph Taylor Live, please go over to my Periscope. I try to do broadcasts over there daily. It does get a little crazy over there because I think we're up to almost 43,000 followers. So Periscope is definitely bae when it comes to a platform. I'm working really hard to migrate that community over on this side of things because this is where I want to grow some more, and we are almost at monetization, you guys. Thank you so much. I wanted to tell you guys really quick. Thank you if you've been watching the videos on this channel on replay. It's really helping my view numbers increase. Right now I'm somewhere around 167, 168,000 minutes. I need 240,000 minutes, so we're 70% to our goal, you guys. It's exciting. Yeah, so once that happens, we can monetize this channel and get things rolling. Sha, anytime. Thank you for everything you do. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I'm glad to have you on board. Back in my younger years, I stayed at YMCA, not by choice. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, there's things that you learned from it, and things I'm sure you took away from it that that you gained. It's a plus, I think. And pillows need soft pillows. The pillow, yeah, I have a complaint about the pillow. And once again, beggars can't be choosers, but the pillow they provided was like, I would have had more support sleeping on a pancake. It was bad. And I was in a car accident, so I've got a little bit of a neck issue. It happened back in 2006. So it's been a while, and I've almost recovered from that, but it's still, I wake up with a stiff neck unless I have my special pillow with me. So that was one thing that I was kind of, yeah, the mattress, not so great. So if you have a bad back, just be prepared. But if you're that type of person who can crash at someone else's place, at a friend's house on the couch, this is totally for you. You'll do fine. Let's see, it's been a year and a half. All right, well, I missed a whole bunch. So you have to use a shared bathroom. I think I already, okay, bye, Gio. You're probably not here. All Nolan's films are amazing. No bidets in a hostel. Correct, Sandy. Correct. No frills. Let's see. Not a tall joke, but some beds are small. Yeah, my feet kind of hung off. So I'm 5'11 3/4, you guys. So my feet did kind of hang off a tiny bit. I did feel like I was sleeping in a toddler bed. Let's see. I'm just considered about going to the toilet dead of night. Oh yeah, I know. Well, and they do have rules too. You're not allowed to use the shower past a certain time. You're not allowed to have the lights on past a certain time or earlier than a certain time. And that's, you know, rules are there for a reason and just to keep everybody comfortable. I believe there are 6 or 7 hostels in Maui. Ooh, you could travel around and stay at a different hostel each night. Yeah, I could, just to kind of get a good sample of what it's actually like. That's a great idea. Scott, I think that's a good idea. Logistically, I don't bring much stuff with me, so it wouldn't be too much of a problem, especially if I rent a car. Now, when you go to Hawaii, specifically, you guys, when you go to Hawaii, renting a car is ideal because they do have cabs and they just started Lyft and Uber over there, but you don't want to do it that way, especially if you're going up to the canyon or, you know, doing some sightseeing that requires you to go an hour and a half out of the way all over the islands. Definitely the way to explore is via rental car, Jeep. Oh, and if you're a Jeep person like I am, don't do the Jeep wave in Hawaii. Don't do it. Because everybody drives a Jeep. It's not unique or anything. It's not like, hey, Jeep. It's, oh, you're a tourist. Yeah, toddler bed. Maybe you should have an inflatable pillow. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've done quite well. I will say maybe 5 years ago, it wouldn't be a possibility for me to travel without my special pillow. I have a $100 pillow. I had a $100 pillow. It's not with me anymore, but I don't need it anymore because I've healed. It has taken me almost over a decade to finally heal from the whiplash of 2006, but I should knock on wood because now it'll start acting up again. So hostels, what did I miss? What we've talked about, the theft was one of the first topics we dove into. how Carl said he had an experience where someone actually broke into the hostel and stole everything. It's not common, but another thing is other people, while you're out and about, they go through your things. So you just have to make sure to have a lock on your suitcase. Some of the hostels provide lockers so you can store your stuff there, but just take your valuables with you at all times. Always have your passport. You should never leave your passport out of sight, especially when you're out of your own country. Off topic, but ever consider applying for the Amazing Race? People have asked me to do that. I actually had a couple of friends who actually won on that show, some news reporter friends recently. Sorry to hear about the accident you had back in 2016. It's okay, Carl. It happens. A 5'11", you should try being 6'1". Not much of a difference. So if you're 6'1", hostels may not be the best position. If you sleep in the fetal position, it's okay. Or if you don't mind your feet hanging off a little bit, but find out. Maybe the places don't have standard sized beds. Maybe it's different. What is the Jeep wave? It's when you wave to another Jeep driver. Let's see. So you carried all your valuables around everywhere in a backpack? Drew, because I film everywhere I go, that is a given for me. So I always have my backpack with me with all my camera gear. My drone is always with me. I always have my passport. I always have my money, my cards. What else? So my camera, my 360 camera, my tripod. What else? Yeah, I'd never leave that behind, ever. Just leave your Rambo knife on your bags normally works. Yeah. Or else. Oh no! RD, what'd you say? I can't imagine you would ever say anything bad. I wonder what was retracted. Sometimes it gets kind of weird over here on YouTube. No pillow, no sleep. Just wanted to go off roads in her Jeep. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. You lost your $100 pillow. I didn't lose it. I left it. I left it willingly. Also, I showed some friends of your replay from Hawaii. Very cool. Yeah, yay. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Best place to book your car rental in Hawaii is discounthawaiicarrental.com. Thank you, Scott. I think I tried them, but because it was so last minute of a trip for me, they couldn't hook me up in time. I ended up renting from Enterprise from the airport, and it ended up being a pretty decent deal. Welcome, Asha. Yes. Rest in peace. No, it's not dead, you guys. It's getting used. It's just not getting used from me right now. It has another need, and I'm happy. But no. So what are some other things we can talk about that are focused around hostel living? You're expected to strip down your own bed at the end of your stay, and you just leave the sheets on top. There's no room service or anything like that. Okay, I have the pillow, Asha. Have you been to Paris, France? Yes, I have. And I stayed at an Airbnb apartment. Food. There's no food there, but there's food in Hawaii. Most of it's like drive up and go, pick up on Kauai. There are a few sit-down restaurants, and I actually got to go to Duke's, which was my favorite. All the tofu you can eat at the hostel. Yeah. No, people bring food. People cook food too. There was a kitchen, and it was kind of cool seeing, people come together and cook food together. Unfortunately, I didn't get there until like after it was all made, and I hadn't built up a relationship enough with the people to kind of, hey, can I get in on some of that sweet action? Plus, off screens, I'm an introvert, so for me, it's like it would have been way outside my comfort zone to figure out how to include myself in that. But if you're social, it's a fun experience, especially if you're young. If you're college age, if you're a surfer, it's the way to do it. You can surf all over the place and stay at hostels. That's what you do. Daniel, hi. Your connection's bad. Oh no, Pat. Okay, we'll see you later. Thanks for being here. How's Laptop Girl? Good question. I saw her like a month ago. She seemed to be doing great. You need to cook your own food, yes. Yeah. Or go buy it from the grocery store. Another option is there's grocery stores. You can just go shop for food. Just make sure you know where you're storing your food. Some guy at the hostel like bedding crap, but the pillow's nice. The pillow's having the time of his life out there. Not at the moment, it's not. My connection's bad. Oh, haven't been to Paris since 2004, 12 years old. Oh, you need to go. I'm like now doing the math, like how, okay, you were 12 in 2004. So that makes you, oh, okay, very cool. Food in mountain refuges is, I can say that word, I can English, usually. Usually amazing, you should try it. I will try it one day. Okay, Trapper, have a fab day. Sounds a little like boot camp. It is just like boot camp. Daniel, I was just saying that before you popped in. It's just like boot camp. The communal living, the sleeping in close quarters to other people. The difference for me was it was co-ed at the hostel, whereas in the military, it was all, it was not co-ed. So it was either female dorm or male dorm. But yeah, the living situation was very much like the military. And I think that's probably why I was able to kind of buckle down and just suck it up and just do it. And I'm so glad that I did, because if I didn't do it that way, you guys, I would not have been able to afford the helicopter ride. So to me, it was totally worth the experience. They took us to Jurassic Falls, which was epic. They airlifted us and they took us down, took us through this amazing canyon, and they were playing the Jurassic Park music on the comm, and we landed, and I was just like, is this place even real? They made us wear these cover booties, slippers, so that we didn't disturb the ecosystem out there. They're really they're really careful about disturbing it. It's just this protected oasis of nature, and I expected a T-Rex to pop out around the corner. It was so cool. Yeah, it is funny, Daniel. Hi, STL. Hi, Ricardo. Did you cover hostel bathroom arrangements? I did. Yeah, I did. It was like a one-stop shop. You walk in, the toilet's right there, and then you move this way, and here's the shower head, and there's a sink, and all three within reaching distance. So you can get everything done all at once. Let's see. Did you eat at Olympic Cafe? No, I didn't get a chance to. I ate at, what is it called? I ate at this shaved ice place. It was so good. I've never had Hawaiian shaved ice that has real actual creamy ice cream underneath. So there's the shaved ice on top. There was I had pina colada. So it was coconut creamy ice cream on the bottom with pineapple delicious shaved ice on top. And the mixture of the two was so good. So good. I can't remember the name of the place. It'll be in my vlog next week. Sorry if that's personal, don't mean to. Wait, Drew, I missed it. Oh, it's Justin. Hi, Justin. How you doing? We were just talking about dormitory living. How funny. Yes, good point, Danny. I usually do like the video. The only hostel I've been to had a co-ed bathroom with no lock and everything out in the open. Is this common? Mark, I don't know, because I only had the one experience, but it sounds to me like it might be common. And I did have a situation like that, but it was in the military. Dorms and refuges are mixed. Big ones, you can book a private or group room. Gotcha. That was a great choice. Too bad about the GoPro focus on the raindrops. Yeah, I needed to switch it off of autofocus, unfortunately, but when you're in the air in a helicopter. Love the Jurassic Park. Yeah, thanks, Asha. It was so much fun. How much did you interact with the others? Just a little bit, not really very much. I spent most of my time out, doing things. Must have been a sight. Looks beautiful. It was gorgeous. Oh my gosh. You're a braver person than me. If that was me in a hostel, I'd be sleeping with one eye open. Yeah, it's okay. I know my only complaint was just because I had my earbuds or earplugs and my eye mask, and then I just threw the pillow over my head. I do think at one point I took, did I say pillow? I meant blanket. The pillow didn't even need to be on the bed. It was like a pancake would have been a lot more supportive, I think. Let's see. Sorry if that's personal. I don't mean to be. Drew, what did you say? How much did you interact? Oh, that's not personal. No, no, no. You're a braver person than me. I'd be sleeping. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Okay. I agree. Taking a helicopter tour on Kauai is a must. Absolutely. Yeah, because there wasn't any other, Asha, hi face. There isn't any other way to go see the Napali coast on Kauai. So almost forgot Lars. Oh no, Lars is MIA. Yeah, where'd he go? Fixed shower heads, that's too low, so you have to crouch down. There wasn't even a place, it just hung. It just hung. Like there wasn't a place where you could put it up. You do the shower. Like, yeah. Working and listening. Okay, copy all. Copy. Asha, yeah, creamy ice sounds good. It was so good. Tapping hearts, thanks, RD. Sleeping is easy for me. I can do it with my eyes closed. Good. That's good. Sleep 101, Danny. Love your new photo. Oh, thank you. The one with the floral background. YSL should hire Yves Saint Laurent. Thanks. Yeah, that picture, it's doing really well. So kudos to my photographer here in Seattle. I don't even think he watches my YouTube, but his name is Justin. His name is actually Justin. But yeah, that photo is doing well. And I'm happy about it. Rest in peace, blanket. Yeah, rest in peace, all the things. Rest in peace, my pillow. But my owner now, so it's all good. Yeah, I loved that picture. Thank you. Did you say how much the helicopter tour cost? It was around $300, but it was the only one that lands at the waterfall. So you can get, oh, my auntie just went live on Periscope. You can get other ones for around 200. They just don't land. I really wanted to land at the waterfall because I thought that would be an excellent opportunity for some really good content. Hi, replay, actually, Justin. Hi, replay, actually, Justin. Let's see. Love your, oh. What about a peg? A peg for my nose? What about a peg for your nose? Oh, like if people are stinky? Yeah, have all of your senses. Like you cover your eyes, you have your earbuds, and then a nose plug. I didn't notice anyone, was terribly offensive. I don't think. Did you get some shut-eye on the flight? Asha, what did I do? I watched movies on my way back. Usually I work on my way back, but what did I watch? I watched The Time Traveler's Wife and I bawled like a baby. And then I watched Dumb and Dumber because I needed to pick me up. How dare AK-47 go live? Wait, oh, AK and Kelly, yeah. How much was, oh, yeah, so both of you asked the helicopter question. So yeah, that would have been the difference of what I would have ended up spending had I not stayed at a hostel. Thanks you guys for all the likes. Thanks for the 13 likes. Appreciate you guys. Once again, for new people who are here, thank you so much for watching the videos on this channel on replay. It's really boosting up the viewership number. We're so close to the goal. We're at 70% and it's climbing exponentially because of you guys. So thank you so much. Whether you're actually watching them or playing them in the background, either way, it's helping us get to the goal of monetizing this channel. And once that happens, there's a couple of fun things that are gonna happen during these live streams. You can actually, it probably won't make much sense in the beginning, but once it starts to get really busy in here, you can actually pay for a super chat. And that bumps your comment up to the very, very top. And so there's different amounts you can contribute. And I've had fun with a lot of my favorite YouTubers paying for super chat, and it contributes to their, what they're doing. And of course, I would love to support any of my favorite YouTubers, but I also get an answer to my question. So that'll be fun. It's kind of like Super Hearts. So super chat is to YouTube as Super Hearts are to Periscope. So. Bye, Scott. Are you taking off? Don't you want one of those doggy cars? Doggy cars? What's a doggy? What are you talking about, Carl? Actually watching. Actually watching. Catch you later. Steph, need to run. Okay, so bye, Scott. Dumb and Dumber. The first Dumb and Dumber. No Noah. On the return flight. No Noah. No what? No Noah on the other return flight. I think maybe there was something I'm missing. People are laughing and I don't know what you're laughing about. Why is there no super chat option for your live yet? This channel's not monetized yet. So So therefore no super chat. But it'll be fun once we get that going. And then there's ads. There's AdSense, which that starts off very small. So I will have ads up on my channel. So sorry guys, you'll have to like go through some of those. Why? Oh, let's see. You know, from that movie you watched. Oh wait, Noah. Carl, doggy cars. Yeah. Thank you. The dog cars. Yeah, the shaggin wagon. Is that what it's called? Yeah, too funny. We don't have, what is it? We don't have any food. We don't have any jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. Ricardo, viewership not there. What? Ricardo, viewership not there yet. Oh yeah. The cute kid, Noah. Gosh. Oh, Noah with the birdie. Pretty bird. Go watch those STL playlists, fam. Yes, thank you, Jason. You answer all our questions already. I'm trying. Hello, David. Hi, I'm well. Welcome over here to the YouTube side of things. I'd turn off ad blocker, block it on computer for your channel. Okay, do what you gotta do. Yeah, the AdSense part I'm less excited about than I am the super chat, because that's gonna be fun. Let's see. How have you been doing? David wants to know. Jason, David just asked you. Jason's working, so he's on headset. David Kelly wants to know how you're doing. Ads, no. I'm gonna watch your vids backwards, so it will count as unwatched. Okay, Danny, get out. I'm talking about the kid that you were talking to on your flight. Oh, Noah. That was his name. Oh my gosh. Yeah. He did really well. He was probably like 3 years old. He was so good. He took a nap. But when he was awake, he kind of, he mostly kept to himself. He did bump into me and share my physical space a little bit, but I don't mind. He was super cute. And the mom, I let her know, I was like, if he comes over into my space, I don't want you to freak out. I'm totally okay with that, because it's really stressful as a parent. I can imagine, traveling on long flights with kids. So putting her mind at ease was my first goal. Oh my God, you did us on him. Dunny, get out. Hello, Travel Gal. Happy Friday. Hi, Wendell. How are you? Hi, Dad. Oh, Dad's here. Hi, Dad. Yeah, that was awful, selling dead bird to a blind kid. You sold my dead bird to a blind guy. Yeah. But yeah, Noah, good memory. That was his name. Poor Danny. Danny's like, I must stay. While I have you guys here, just a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to make some of you moderators, because we can never have too many wrenches in here. It's going to be like a hardware store, you guys. Hardware store up in here. Here. Hello, Travel Gal. Okay, so Wendell, you get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and if you don't know what a wrench is, it just means you get to be a moderator. I made the mistake of not having any wrenches, and there was one broadcast around 4th of July, man. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. So bad. Very true. Turf serve. There we go. Dad's a mod. Asha's a mod. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench. This channel deserves way more subscribers. The production quality is top notch. We need to spread the word so Steph can make some coins. Thank you. I appreciate that. I work really hard. I'm not the typical YouTuber, so thank you very much. And then I see videos that have like millions of views that are like, I don't know, some cheaply made cartoon. But you know why that is. It's because the parents are like, please, just take some screen time. And they have it on repeat for the kids. That's the stuff that gets the views, you guys. Baby Shark, I'm telling you, no competition there. None whatsoever. Can't even compete. Wrenches for everyone. Yeah, you get a wrench, Eric. You get a wrench. I'm more of a nut than a wrench. Okay, very well. No screws. I love you guys. Wrenches are cool, yes. So many flashbacks from that. Get out. Let's see. Danny, come back. Asha was kidding. Oh my God, you did this. Okay, we're all caught up. Yeah. Let's see. We've been live for 44 minutes. Do you guys have any other specific things regarding hostels you want to cover? I think we've covered a lot. And I guess I'll close it out with my personal thoughts on Hostel in general. Would I do it again? Yes, I absolutely would. Because for me, I don't mind sharing my space as long as, you know, it's within reason, in order to save the money to do some epic things. And that's what I did this time. So this time it's a win. Who knows what the next hostel experience is? I'm sure we'll do another one of these where I have nothing but complaints. Just being real, because I know it's probably out there just waiting to happen, but good content, you guys. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. You rock too. So everyone is blue. I thought I was special. Nope, you're blue, like Eiffel 65. Dabbity dabba I meant not screw. Carl, or is it Bolt? Yeah, all of the above. Carry your personals on you. Check. Yes, carry your personal belongings on you. Bring a lock. Danny is special already. Yes, Danny is special. Like in a not in a Special Olympics kind of special. Although maybe, I don't know. Sharing space, check, yeah. Just tooling here, just tooling around. It was funny, Danny was bragging about his wrench and we had to keep him in check and say, watch where you're swinging that thing. Plan ahead, yep, check. Sorry I missed how clean was it at the hostel. In general, it was, okay. Let's be real. We were on the beach. There was a lot of sand. They did do a really good job at sweeping it daily, but there were sandy feet that came in and it was very beachy. It felt like camping. I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't feel like I'm not much of a germaphobe, which would probably be surprising to some of you because I'm so OCD, but not when it comes to germs. I didn't mind it. To me, it was like camping. The bathroom was, I mean, it wasn't scary. It was doable. I'll say that. It was doable. Kind of stinky. What a bunch of tools in here. Just kidding, yes. So to answer your question, Dennis, it was on a scale of 1 to 10 for cleanliness. I don't know. The sleeping area was probably a 7. The bathroom was probably 4. But you get what you get. Let's see. What matters is you being safe. Yeah, I didn't feel threatened. At any point, I felt safe. And it was really nice because, so here's the other weird part, you guys, is they left the windows open and there was no door. But at night, the sound of the waves was all you heard. And then, I mean, some snoring, but it was just, the temperature was perfect and it was really kind of serene and magical, feeling like you were sleeping on the beach because it was so open and that breeze came through. Did Eunice get the first comment on this time? She's working. She's a working guy. I'd rather be hammered. Lou, that was the best. Lou, good job. There's your 1 for the day. It's heart-wrenching. Good job, Dad. Yes. What matters? Oh, I already read that, Mike. Swing what? We're totally wrenching this live, yes. I'd rather be hammered. Did you share a fridge? I didn't. So the food that I bought prior to my stay, I bought at Walmart. There is a Walmart on Kauai. It's next to the airport in Lihue. And I stocked up on dry goods, you know, power bars and macadamia chocolates and what else? Some fruit, some fresh fruit. So I got non-refrigerated goods and I just kept them in my rental car. Because after seeing that rat, I was like, nope, not gonna chance it. No bed bugs this visit, but I have scars all over my legs from bed bugs. So just a word of caution to any of you who plan on traveling like me. Bring bug spray, not spay, bug spray. You don't want to spay the poor bugs. I'm sure they have their life they want to deal with, but bring bug spray with you because bed bugs, wow, bed bugs exist and they hurt and itch. Let's see. Exposure to a few germs is good for us. Yes, I agree. Sounds like I'd be wanting to do that, at least flip-flops all around the hostel. Yeah. I always wore flip-flops everywhere unless I climbed into bed. Danny's response to Asha. I see. It was a BMT. It was BMT clean. Yeah, Dennis. Exactly. Let's see. Cold or temp normal? It was normal, Asha. It was beachy. It was nice to fall asleep to. There was one night it was a little on the warm side because of being in Hawaii. It was probably like 72. I personally like to sleep in between 68 and 70 degrees. So that in Celsius, I'm not sure what that is. Probably like 18 degrees. I don't know. That's a guess. Steph, you remind me of Lady Croft. Oh, really? Lady Croft? Danny, she English is just fine. Is local poke more affordable in Hawaii? Yeah. I got a huge poke bowl just at Safeway. It was like $9, and it was more than I could eat. And it was probably two or three people could have shared it. And I felt bad because I actually had to waste some of it. But you know, raw fish, you don't want to keep that if you don't eat it. So I had to toss it. I was sad. Driving but listening. Okay, hi Lars, good to see you. Happy, what is it? Is it Saturday yet for you? Happy Saturday. I can't say Saturday with your accent. I like saying Tuesday in a Lars accent. Happy Tuesday. Hello, people. I see. Oh, let's see. Why not sleep in the Jeep? You know, Sandy, I actually was considering that. I think maybe I might do that. Because you can lower the back seat, and if you have blankets, you know, that is very doable. I think I might actually do that the next time I take a trip out to Hawaii. Might as well, right? The problem though with that is you don't have a shower. Unless you use the public beach shower, but then it's not really a full shower. You're wearing a bikini and, I don't know, or a swimsuit. Yeah, that could save me even more money. So, Sandy, that's a great point. Let's see, any roaches? No, not that I noticed. Never mind, you answered. Oh, okay. So awesome. But yeah, that's good. Do you even English? Don't spray your eyes by accident. Daniel, I know. So you guys, for those of you who didn't hear that story, when I was on the hike, so we had to kayak up Kailua River. We had to kayak up Kailua River. Wailua River. And it's this, so, and then we hiked 2 miles into the woods to get to a waterfall, and there were a ton of bugs just eating me alive. Like you can see, I've got here, like everywhere, and you can't see on this shirt, but like they were eating me up. And in my vlog, you can actually see one. Oh, it upsets me to watch this while I'm editing, but I watched it and I was like, oh, but it lands right here and it spends a minute while I'm talking to the camera, and then it flies away and I'm like, ooh. But yeah, so bug spray. Anytime you go to Hawaii or Kauai is very lush. It's called the Garden Island for a reason. And when we went into the like jungle, I was getting eaten alive. And so there was this couple that was there. I forgot to bring my bug spray. They offered, they lent me some. And so, you know, I was super thankful. I'm like, thank you so much. So I start spraying it onto my skin, and it bounced up into my eye. Now we're in the middle of nowhere, miles from, you know, any hospital or clinic. And I started freaking out because I thought it was DEET. I thought it was like the chemical. And so immediately my mind went to my water bottle. And as I started like I look at them and I'm like, oh God. And they saw it happen too. And so I grabbed my water bottle and she's like, it's okay, it's organic. And I'm like, oh my God, it could have been so bad, but it was lemon. So the lemon burned for a little bit. It was like, you know, citronella or something, and it did burn, but, and my eyes watered a little bit, but it wasn't like my eyes were damaged. It could have been so bad though. So just be careful about stuff like that. Use the public parks and showers and toilets. That's a good idea. That's really roughing it, for sure. I am tasty to bugs. Yeah. Lars, Asha says hiya if you're driving. Oh no, Steph must have stung your eye. Yeah, DEET. Yeah, DEET is bad stuff. It's bad for your skin. It's bad for you. It's bad for the environment. It does the job. But if you can, go organic. And this is why. Let's see, noted, wear sunglasses when applying bug spray. Yeah, preferably. That could have been, it could have been so bad, huh, Daniel? In the middle of nowhere. Like, I wonder, so what I would have done is I had a big water bottle. I would have just doused my eye. I would have gotten the attention of the guide, and, you know, I'm sure maybe I don't even know if he had a way to like radio anyone in. Could have been really bad. It could have been really bad. But those people, I'm sure they're trained on CPR and you know, self-aid buddy care. So, yeah. I was trained in self-aid buddy care, so that's why my brain just quickly went to the water, but not your eyes again. Yeah, poor eye sockets, fam. The SAS uses Avon for insect, really. Swear by it. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Let's see. Is it THA? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Avon Skin So Soft. Yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. You were surrounded by water. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, Fester. Is it that harmful? Oh, DEET is not supposed to be in your eyes. Where is another device? I could look it up, actually. I don't have one with me, but it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, whatever is in there, I know it shouldn't be in your eyes. But yeah, I was lucky. They were really nice though, because yeah, we were getting eaten alive. It was so bad. There was this one girl I saw at the shaved ice place. She had very fair skin tone, and her legs were covered in thousands of dark pink bumps. And I'm like, oh, poor girl. But she was probably pretty yummy. I don't know if they're interested in certain blood types or why certain people get eaten alive more than others. Maybe they have a preference. It's like wine. I'll take a pint of pause, please. Thank you. So did someone say yeet? Oh, DEET. DEET. Is that harmful? Yeah. Anyway. Well, it's been almost an hour. I think I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. This has definitely been a pleasure. It's nice to have you guys in here. I think it's pheromones. Always best to be in the company of a more tender friend, so the hugs go for her instead. Right. Not gonna go there. Bye, Steph Yaler. Bye, Matt, Jacob. Bugs, not hugs. Yes. What else did I want to say? So if you're not already subscribed, if you want to see the video that I've been talking about, my time in Kauai, it's not going to show any of the hostel stuff. That's why I think this broadcast was important, because I didn't want to invade anyone's privacy when I was there. And I don't really talk about it at all in the video, but I do talk, the entire thing is going to be covering Kauai. And it's really exciting. There's waterfalls, kayaks, helicopter ride, beach fun. I snuck into the St. Regis resort, and I used their hot tub and their pool. I bought some drinks, so I technically was a customer, so it's all good. And it was just, it's coming together. It's gonna be a great video. But anyway, I wanted to go live and share this experience with you guys too. So thanks for being here. Feet love us. Great chatting with you too, Simon. Bye. Steph and STL fam. Bye, Phil. Please watch her tubes and all the things. Yes, thanks, Sasha. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for being here. Lovely conversation. Yes, Daniel, thank you. Thanks, guys, for adding your personal experience to this, and your expertise, and your wonderful questions, and all of the support and all the love. And I will probably try and go live this evening on Periscope if you want to join me over there. And that's a maybe. I'm not going to make any promises. It depends on kind of what things unfold throughout my day. But hope you're all well, and thanks again for being here. Sneaky. Bye. Aloha. Keep the channel on a loop. Yes, thanks, Matt. See you, Vix. Bye, Simon. Illicit hot tub? No, yeah, no. Like the video, click the bell, subscribe. Yes, thank you, Carl. Thank you, thank you. So what do you think of Jason Momoa? And would I do him? What? On that note, I think we're gonna go, but thanks. All right, bye you guys. Ta-ta. Take care, bye Lars, drive safe. Have a great evening. You too, Carl. Okay, bye, bye. Off and push, do it, off, go, do the things. Bye, bye, okay, say bye to everybody. Off, X. Are you sure you wanna stop? Well, I don't know, yeah.